So in 1972, so it started with the name with System Analysis and Program Development, and later on it is changed into SAP. Okay, so this company is now listed in US and in Germany and many European countries, but not in India. Okay, so this is a brief
Okay.
history. You can check in the Google also, will get. So now what is a SAP?
Okay.
SAP is actually a ERP software, right? ERP means
Mm-hmm.
Enterprise Resource Planning.
Okay.
Now, what is an ERP? See, in SAP, you will find hundreds of modules, right? You can find these are some of the few I've given: SD, HR, CO, FI, IM, PP,
Mm.
and SD also. So, what is the work of an ERP? It integrates the functions of all the departments under one system.
Mm.
This is actually the work of a ERP.
Okay.
So, whichever department you work, whatever as a SD, you will be issuing the sales order, all those things that will be converted into financial entry and through integration, and it will be recorded in FI, right? So all the modules in SAP are tightly integrated with each other.
Sir, are you getting disturbed from my background noise?
Sorry.
Sir, are you getting disturbed from my background noise? Because I think there is some disturbance. So if you want, I can mute.
Yeah, yes, you can mute yourself. Are you getting any background noise from my side because it's raining here?
No, 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 no. That's fine. I
You
cannot hear
Yeah,
anything
you
from
can,
your end.
yes, you can keep yourself mute. So whenever you have any query, you can unmute yourself and ask me. Okay.
Okay, yes, sure.
So it integrates the functions of all the departments under one system. Next is ECC. Now, what is ECC? ECC is actually the old product of SAP, and it was developed on database like Oracle and SQL. Oracle, you must have the name of Oracle. SQL is on Microsoft database. So earlier SAP did not have its own database. It used to use the database of third party like Oracle and SQL. In India, we mostly use the SQL. So this ECC is now slowly is phasing out, and we have now the SAP own database, which is called SAP S4HANA, right? So SAP has developed its own database, HANA. On that HANA database, it is developing all the modules now. Now, what is S4HANA? S4HANA is SAP's next generation ERP software and works on-premise and in cloud. So it is the latest one, and SAP HANA works on-premise, means you can buy the software license and you can install in your organization own server, and you can manage your business, or you can hire it from the cloud. So earlier in ECC there was only one option, on-premise, but now with the introduction of HANA, it can be used on-premise and in cloud. It uses the latest AI technology, machine learning, and automation to improve business efficiency and speed. It can also analyze large amounts of data in real time, which was not possible previously in ECC. It has a web-based application known as Fiori. So now earlier in ECC, there was no app. SAP did not have any app. So you cannot manage anything from your mobile or of that. But now with the introduction of HANA, SAP is now able to introduce its web-based application, which is known as Fiori. Then it has another advantage. It needs less hardware. If you go for cloud option, then you don't need to maintain any hardware. Everything is in cloud, and cloud option is available from Amazon. It is also available in Alibaba. Microsoft also providing it. Even SAP is also providing it. Then, since it's SAP's own developed HANA database, so SAP can make a lot of changes, lot of R&D can be done. But in the third-party database, it was not possible because there is no, they have to depend on Oracle and Microsoft for any innovation one. But now with HANA, this disadvantage is gone. So all these advantages that are brought in with HANA. Now you can see the web-based applications. SAP Fiori web-based application, you can, apart from your desktop or laptop, you can use it from tab, and you can also use it from your mobile. These are the tiles. These are the tiles. These are called tiles, and every has its own function, right? This is the interface. That's a new interface.
Okay.
Now that SAP has already informed all the companies to migrate from ECC to HANA, right? Because till this year, 2025, 31st December was the deadline, was the cutoff date after which SAP will not provide any support to any companies using this SAP ECC software, right? But now due to Corona, they have extended for another 2 years. So SAP still will give support with companies still using their old product ECC till 2027, 31st December. After that, SAP is not going to support ECC. Only third vendors are there, third-party vendors like IBM, TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, all these companies will support. But 80% of the companies have already migrated from SAP ECC to HANA.
Yes.
So your SD will be on training on HANA. Okay.
Updated
So
one.
Updated, the latest one. And you can see the deployment, how the software is getting deployed. It can be on-premise, it can be cloud, and it can be hybrid. Okay. On-premise means, I told you earlier, the company purchased the software and installed it in its own server. Cloud means company can hire it, can rent it. They have to only pay the rental and they can use it. And then a combination of on-premise and cloud, which is called hybrid option. Means the company, there are a lot of modules, maybe some modules they will purchase the license and install in their own server, and rest of the modules they can go for rental basis. So there is a combination. On-premise is very expensive, cloud is cheap, and hybrid is less expensive compared to on-premise. Okay, so this is how these three options are available. Earlier it was only on-premise, but now two additional options, cloud and hybrid. Okay.
Yes.
Now there's a confusion. A lot of people come up with, what should I learn, ECC or HANA? So definitely it's always better to learn the new technology.
Yes.
Confusion 2. Why should I learn SAP? That's a big question. Why should you learn? Because 90% of the ERP market is dominated by SAP. So whichever company is using ERP software, all multinationals, Indian multinationals and foreign multinational companies are using ERP and they are using SAP. So if you learn SAP, 90% you will get an opportunity for a better career or a better job.
Yeah.
Now, who are the competitors of SAP? So competitors of SAP are, the nearest one is Microsoft Dynamics 365, best overall alternative in SAP. Then Oracle NetSuite, and third one is Salesforce, right? So all these are competitors, cannot be considered as total competitor, right? Salesforce deals with only Excel. Oracle is basically a financial, and Microsoft is overall alternative, but not 100% alternative.
Okay.
Okay. Then these are some of the brands. These are the foreign brands, and these are the domestic brands. So some of the brands are available. Now these are the modules. You can see confusion tree, which modules to learn. So this is basically on the basis of your education background and on the basis of your professional experience, right? So there are a lot of jobs have come up with MM and SD. Sales and distribution basically deals with the customers, and this is basically not a field work. When you enter the SAP as a career, it is always in-house type of jobs, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, who can learn and benefit from SAP SD? Sales and distribution professionals, individuals working in sales, pre-sales, marketing, retail, corporate sales can enhance their skills and knowledge by learning SAP SD. Second, beginners and fresh graduates. Those looking to enter the SAP world or have a strong foundation in sales processes can benefit from learning SAP SD.
Okay.
Aspiring SAP functional consultant. So you will be basically a functional consultant, not a technical consultant. Technical programming and all those things will come. So individuals seeking to specialize in SAP SD can gain valuable knowledge and skills through training and certification. SAP user, who are the users? So basically professional with business process knowledge, individual who understand how business works, especially sales and distribution. I think you're from sales background, right?
Oh, yes, sir. So
So
actually, I was like initially I have started my career in sales, but later on I have like switched my career into HR recruiter. But I think I thought of doing into SAP Success Factor, but I think the growth is not like the job opportunities are not there much into like HR. So that's the reason I have choose for SD.
SD and MM are preferred choice now. Okay.
Yeah.
Then non-IT professionals, because you are not from IT background. So
No.
non-IT professionals can also learn sales and distribution SD. Then
Yes.
ERP professionals, those already working in ERP environments, they might be, working on some other ERP environment. They can also go and learn SAP SD, right?
Yes.
Now, role of a SAP, what will be your role as a SD consultant, right? As a SD consultant, you have to implement and configure and support the SAP S/4HANA SD module. Means you have to implement. The company has never used the SAP ERP. So when they are first time, they are introducing it in their organization. So then the role of a consultant comes. As the implementation, you have to implement. You have to configure as per the business process of that company. You have to understand the business process. Then only you can configure. Okay. And
Yes.
support to the SAP have to provide support after the implementation configuration is done. You have to give support to the customer and the customer's employees. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Then you have to go with the post sales activities like invoicing and all those things. Regularly, you have to, you have to train the end users. Any kind of issues, you have to troubleshoot all those issues. Right. So these are the
Yeah.
basically the role of a consultant. Implementation configuration is a part of that. That is one-time activity. Support is a continuous process every day-to-day basis. Right.
Yes. Yes.
Now, as a SAP SD consultant, what will be your responsibilities? Implementation configuration is one of your responsibility. Implement and configure SAP S/4HANA SD, including sales order management, pricing, credit management, logistics, FICO, ensuring they align with business. The FICO is finance and controlling, but you need to integrate with finance and controlling, because whenever you issue a sales order, then whatever when you issue invoice and all those things, the simultaneously finance entries are generated through integration. Then
Yeah.
business process analysis, you have to analyze the business process. Okay, understand the requirements, what is your client requirement, and translate them into SAP configurations, right? Then you are a role in integration SD with material management and order to cash. Order to cash is the process to run the business, sales business. Okay.
Yeah.
Then consulting provide expert guidance to clients on optimizing their SAP SD processes and achieving maximum efficiency. So all these are your responsibilities. Then
Hmm.
you have the responsibility of user training and support. Means the customers, employees, you have to give them training on a regular basis and support.
Hmm.
Testing. Okay, you have to also conduct system testing. User acceptance testing means whenever you configure anything and new things have been introduced, you have to test first whether that test is running successfully. If the test is running successfully, then you know that
Hmm.
is your role, that everything runs successfully. Documentation is also very important. Whatever you do, you have to understand, analyze the business process of the company. You have to configure accordingly. and then you have to document it, because documents are the proof what you have done. Then you have to collaboration. You have to collaborate with the cross-functional teams, including other SAP consultants. Because you are SD consultant, you are only related to SD. You have to collaborate with MM consultant. You have to collaborate with PP consultant. You have to collaborate with the finance consultant. You have to collaborate with the CO consultant. Right?
Collaboration with MM stand for
MM stands for material management, that deals with the vendor.
okay.
And
And
they are
PP?
PP is production planning. PP
Okay.
consultant. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to collaborate with cross-functional teams. Then participate in project planning, how the project you are going to, you have to plan the project, timelines. Timeline is very important. Okay. If the project is for 1 year, you have to finish it up within a year. And deliverables is also very important. You have to plan the project within, you have to complete the project within the timeline so that you can deliver to your client within the timelines,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
So this is about the brief description about sales and distribution. Okay, so this is your role. You have to understand your role and your responsibilities. Is it clear to you now?
Yes, sir, it is clear. Sir, but I have one doubt. Like yesterday I was trying to install the SAP module. So I was facing some login issues. So, sir, could you please help me with that?
Sorry, I'm not getting, your voice is breaking. Some kind of distort.
Okay, sir. So I was trying, like yesterday, some in group, it was shared to install the SAP module. SAP, yeah. So I was trying to install it, but I was facing some issue in the login. So
Okay, they will. You speak to the institute, they will help you out. Okay, they will help
okay,
you out.
sir, fine.
They will do it. Okay, don't worry about that, because they will provide you the server. They will help you out in installation. Okay, so
Okay.
later discuss the sales distribution. Okay, so you will learn the
Okay.
sales and distribution. See, in sales and distribution, you have to, a lot of things to do. You have to mention the region, then you have to define the sales organization, then you have to define the distribution channel, then you have the define shipping point. Okay, the storage location, whole lot of things need to be configured. So let me show, I will see in the software how it looks like.
Yes. I think no, sir, I haven't.
Okay, I'll show you. Let me log into the system. Can you see my this SAP?
Yeah.
So you have to log in here.
Yes. Here only I was facing the problem.
No, they will sort it out. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, so S21 Pico 102 FIN @111. Remember, this is user ID and password are case specific. So if it is in capital letters, you have to give the capitals. If it is small, you have to give the small letters. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
So this is the easy access screen. Okay. This is
Yeah.
the easy access screen. In the easy access screen, what you do in the easy access screen, you create the master records or you create the master data. Okay. Then you do the transactions. Okay. And then you generate reports. Three things are there. If you go here, you go to logistics, you can see here sales and distribution. And
Okay.
how to navigate the SAP. See, you can go by, this is called by path. I'm going by path. Okay. This is called by path. This is called by path, and this is the transaction code.
Okay.
You don't have to create any transaction code. It is already built. Okay. only is that you have to memorize, try to memorize. Otherwise, the option is there. You can go by path. But as you know, as you work on this software a long period of time, as you gather experience, these things will come automatically. You will able to remember. Okay. So in SAP,
Okay.
you can go through the path or can use the transaction code. Okay. Now you can see here. Here you create the master data. Okay, and then you generate. There are options for reports also. You go down, you will able to see. You can see reports will be there. Uh, Normally use path. So anyway, I'll show you later on. You will see the reports. If you go to this one, the accounting, there are a lot of options are there to see the reports. You can see the reports here.
Yeah.
This is how go through the path. Okay. We have the human resource module is also there. So general report section, you can see here. Cost of enterprise controlling. See all these things you will able to see here in reports will be there. Okay, sales and distribution. This is the master data, sales you can see. Okay. See the inquiries, quotation, orders, scheduling agreements, contracts, work lease, billing, shipping. All these things are available here. Okay. So what you do actually, what you do here you actually you follow the path or you go by transaction code. Here in easy access, you create the what is called the master records, and you create the transactions and you generate the reports. Clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
This is actually no, as a SAP SD consultant, this is your playground. Here what you configure as per the business requirement of the company, you have to come and test here. Once the testing is successful, then the project goes live. Okay. Right. So these are the things. Yeah, the easy access level. But as a SAP consultant, your main prime area will be here. /n is common. Always you have to give /n. SPRO means SAP project reference object. Enter. This is called the command box. You give the transaction code here. Okay. If you click here the reference, this is the customizing area. So as per the business process, you need to customize everything here. Have you attended any demo class prior to today's class?
No, sir, I haven't.
You haven't. Okay. So this is the
I haven't
customizing.
attended it.
You haven't attended any demo class, right?
No.
Okay. So this is the customizing area where you customize the software as per the requirement. Okay. Then only you can go to the easy access level, and then you do the entries, master data you create, entries, then you generate reports. So here what you have to do from your training, you first need to have the enterprise structure. So enterprise structure is a common. This is the work of a FI consultant. I will teach you how to create the enterprise structure, because without the enterprise structure, you cannot work as a SD consultant. But here, you know, you are the only person, so nobody will be going to give you any information related to finance or related to controlling. I will teach you how to create the enterprise structure, right? Then you have to do the basic configuration of controlling, means management accounting. This is called, you have the financial accounting. Financial accounting is reports that are generated for the external stakeholders. You might remember as you're working in, you worked in ICICI Securities, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a publicly listed company, right?
Yeah.
So every quarter they publish their books of account, profit and loss, balance sheet, right?
Yes.
So all these things come from financial accounting, right? Okay, and then comes the management accounting. These are the management accounting. So as a SD consultant, I'll be going through this enterprise structure, Okay, I will teach you how to create enterprise structure. Then the requirement, financial accounting, because you need the general ledgers. Without general ledgers are where you or the financial transactions are recorded. So general ledger needs to be created. Then only you can integrate with the sales and distribution module, FI and SD. So in my training, I'll be covering the enterprise structure, then the basics of financial accounting, okay, and then
So so all these are related, like the SAP ICO, SAP SD,
uh,
ML.
yes, all already, all related, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
controlling,
Okay.
and then we'll be doing the sales and distribution, right? In sales and distribution, we'll be touching the logistic general module you have to touch, otherwise
Okay.
certain things will not be done. Okay, and then you have this sales and distribution. Okay, you also
Yeah.
have to touch the material management to create the plant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to learn the SD, you have to touch MM, you have to touch logistic execution and logistic general and finance and controlling. Clear?
Okay.
Then your concept will be clear on sales and distribution, right?
Yes, sir.
Sales
Yeah.
and distribution will be the max. Your focus will be sales and distribution, and the supporting things will come from FICO and MM, logistic execution and logistics general, right? As a sales and distribution, logistics part is very important because you
Yeah.
are selling your product, but that has to be provided a logistical support. Then it will end, it will reach to the customers, right?
Yes, sir.
So whatever you configure here, it is called as configuration data. Remember, there are three types of data created. One is configuration data, one
Hmm.
is master data. Configuration data is created in this part, in SPRO part, okay, and the
Sir,
master
could you
data,
repeat once again?
I repeat that,
Configuration. Yeah.
configuration data, SPRO, configuration data are created here in this level. What you configure, that is the data, no? Right? You have to make
Yeah.
some configuration. That is the data. That is called the configuration data. Okay? The
Yes.
configuration
Yes.
data you will create here, right?
Hmm.
And the master data you will create here. Okay?
Okay.
Master data.
Yeah.
The transaction data. Once you create the master data, then only you can create the transaction data. And after that, without transaction, you will not have a information, no? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you don't make any transaction, from where you will get the data for your reports? So here you
Yes, sir.
create the master data, and here you create the transaction data, and then you generate the reports. Okay,
Okay, sir.
clear on this?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Any questions you can ask me, because from tomorrow we'll be starting in full pledge. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, so I want to ask, like, is this class has been recorded?
Yes, recording of this session will be provided by the institute. I will provide you the study material. Okay, because I'll be creating the live study material. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and that I
Okay.
will send it to you. Today's presentation, I will share it with you. You just share your email ID in the group. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, yes,
Okay.
sir. I will do it. Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow we'll be meeting at 7:30.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay. So any questions you can ask me before I close?
No, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
So okay, please.
no, sir. Today I don't have any questions. Once the from tomorrow, if I have any doubt, I will ask.
Mm. So tomorrow we'll be starting the
Mm.
configuration. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
start with sales and distribution configuration, and then time to time whatever is required from FI and CO we'll configure and then we'll bring the information to SD. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow at 7:30 evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Done, sir.
Okay. You are not available in the morning, right?
Mornings are also available. After 10 o'clock, I am there.
After 10 o'clock you're available. Okay, okay. So we'll have a sitting tomorrow at 7:30 in the evening. Okay.
Yes, sir. And sir, if you want to schedule at morning, you can schedule after 10. No problem. I can join.
Okay, okay. I'll let you know. I will let you know accordingly. First, let us have the next session tomorrow at 7:30. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you.